2-1. What's up? Hello, 5D High Vibe Tribe. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastical. My name is Lex Zion, and I'm from Trinity's Tarot. I have a YouTube, and I like to go live in this group and in my friends group and this one. Yeah, because I don't really know how many other groups even let you do this sort of thing. Spiritual groups, they're like, we want you to be spiritual, but don't do readings or go live because that's not cool. Well, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so I just came back from the movies and I saw Judy. And if you haven't seen it, go see it. But prepare for tears. That's if you have a soul. Or go see it with someone that you might think is a sociopath or a narcissist and see if they don't cry. I'm just fucking kidding. I'm just kidding. Emotions can be faked, right? Or like not faked? I don't fucking know. I'm sorry. I'm having a really interesting evening and I just wanted to keep it going and see what the energies are like. So here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's see what we have for everybody today. I see hearts. I love hearts. I love you all. Love is the answer. Love, tolerance, and acceptance of us all. Yes. Okay. So I'm using my Rider Waite, and then I'm going to use my Mystic Mondays, and then I'm going to use some Star Seeds, some Sacred Destiny. I got a new deck, which can give you some answers from your twin flame if you guys believe in that sort of thing. I did for a while. Now I don't know. I don't want to get caught up in titles and stuff like that. If you have a soul connection with someone, that's awesome. And sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. And I don't like getting caught up in it. So let's see what we got for you guys. Let's see what's up. Ooh, you guys are feeling burdened by something. Who pissed you off? What's going on? Somebody pissed you off. You guys are feeling less than lovely. Someone has kind of like, you feel like betrayed a little bit by someone. I see here with this Five of Swords energy. Just to start off right away. By the way, if you're new to the way I do my readings, they're general. I do a collective feel, so that's what's going on. If it's not your story, it's not for you, it's for the next person. And if you want something more personal, send me an inbox and we can set up a time for that. Moving forward. So what I'm gathering right now is that you guys are having like some major burdens on your back. You feel really stressed out and burdened. There's been a lot of things from your past that are like holding you back. And you feel like someone is getting away with something and you feel like you're being taken advantage of a little bit, like someone's taking you for a ride. And you feel like you're like, aside from this energy, you feel like it's this one person. It's not like your entire life, because with this Six of Wands energy here, I see that you're also feeling like you're winning and doing well, like in all these other areas of your life. So it's just frustrating for you, because I think it's just like jealousy is what I feel here with this Five of Swords energy. I feel like there's like, you know, somebody feels like they've been left out in the cold. So maybe somebody feels a little jealous and maybe hurt because you're doing so well. You're actually moving along and you are doing well and getting recognition in what you do, whether it be work, whether it be your, you know, some kind of hobby that you've gotten really good at, or whatever it is that you do. If you're like in the arts, or like if you do whatever it is that you do, somebody might be jealous about it, or they might feel like they've been like kind of left out and they're feeling a little lonely. Like maybe someone that you used to hang out with on a regular basis, you're no longer really giving them the time of day and they feel a little bit left out in the cold. That's what I'm seeing right now. I also got this Knight of Pentacles energy here. This could be Earth. This is Earth energy. This could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Now, this particular night, generally when I see night, I like the night energy a lot more than page energy, because pages generally are, romantically speaking, they're there for a good time, but not really for a long time. You know what I mean? But this is the one and only night in the deck that really is there for the long haul. They take their time. They're not in a rush to do anything when it comes to showing you their feelings or their emotions for you. This might be someone that really does like you and care about you, but right now, the energy that I feel from either you or I still feel that you might have this like Four of Cups energy. So like this is you being like, I don't believe in love. I don't believe in anyone. I don't believe in anything romantically. You're just focused on your work. You're focused on that because you've been through a lot of heartache in the past. So you're kind of like in this, I don't believe in love. You can show me love, but I don't believe it. Love is fake. And you're just kind of like, you know, just emotionally, you're discontent. There might be love being presented to you, but you're like, that's fake. I'm not into it. I don't believe it. I don't see it. It's not, you know, you're kind of like just disillusioned with love altogether, disillusioned with anything that has to do with emotions. You'll smile on the outside, but on the inside, you go home and maybe overeat and cry, or you are over shopping and doing whatever it is you want to do to make yourself feel good, but like, you know, you're not necessarily, you're not content with your romantic life because it's not where you would like it to be. But I see here that this Knight of Pentacles wants to prove to you that they're serious about you. They're just really slow at doing what they need to do to prove it to you. So yeah, because I see that you're more fire energy. You're like, if you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or maybe that's in your chart, that could be, because you're doing really well right now. You're shining. You're kind of standing out. People want your attention. I see that, but I also just feel like recently it's been feeling like everything's a burden for you. Like the burden of your past has been a bit of a pain for you, and you feel saddened and burdened by the past. But I see that if you let that go, you're going to be all right. So let's clarify some of that with my Mystic Mondays and see what goes on. What's up with the collective for this 6 here? Okay. All right. So, yeah, I see that things are not exactly as you think. You got the moon here. So with this moon card, along with the 2 of Swords, you don't really, you're not 100% sure. You don't have all the information to make this like important decision, whether it be romantic or whether it has to do with your career or where you want to go next in your life, whether it has to do with you like, you know, leaving your home, moving the state, or like just moving on to this next part of your world. Like this discontent right here, you don't want to, you're not feeling this way because, okay, I hate life, so I'm just going to be miserable. No, that's not it. You're like, show me like the good love and I will change that energy and I will like move on and be happy is what you want. That's how you would like to continue to move forward and be happy and succeed and continue along. But there is something that is holding you back. This moon energy here, you feel like there might be some frenemies in your world or in your circle. You feel as though there are things that are specifically out of your control that are keeping you from figuring out exactly where it is that you need to go. And you feel as though perhaps there's like, you know, maybe like haters, or there might just be people in general that are not there for you, and that maybe you just don't know exactly where it is you need to go. Like you might have more than one choice as far as who you want to be with or what kind of job you want to pursue right now. If you feel like you're at a standstill, if you feel like you're stuck right now making a decision. Yeah, exactly. You got the Hanged Man. So right now, well, in the Mystic Mondays, it's the Hanged Woman. So this might be the divine feminine energy. Any of you that identify with that, this could be you feeling like you need to really just like sit back and in your own time, take time to really figure things out and be more informed about what's going on in your world before you make any real decisions. But you're also like very content about just sitting in that energy of doing absolutely nothing at all. You're perfectly happy to sit around and be patient and sacrifice your time, and even if that means being like a little broke, or even if that means being single for a long time and just like not accepting other people's bullshit, you're perfectly happy to do that, because you feel like your peace is more important to you than dealing with bullshit. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to now I'm seeing all these hearts and laughy. I never know what that means. But anyway, because I don't get to read, I'm not reading anything. I don't even know if there's anything coming out there. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to clarify some of this with my romance angels to see what else what kind of messages I have for you guys. What else do we have for the collective with, tell me about this moon card, please. Yeah. So I see here that, yeah, you're in the energy where right now, if you've been having any sort of issues with the romantic partner, whether you're single or not, it seems as though you might need to just have a heart-to-heart conversation right now with the person that you care about the most. Whatever has been going on, this moon energy here, you feel like there's something that is, you don't have all the information. You don't know everything that's going on. Maybe you feel like there's something that that someone's hiding from you that they need to tell you. I also see that you need to love yourself first, and your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is like for the single people. If you're you know, in that energy of you know, being on your own and feeling like, oh, you need to be with someone, you certainly don't. I mean, some people are really can't be on their own and just feel like they need to be in a relationship in order to be validated. But you know, no comments on that. But you know, yeah. I see that you guys can be victorious. I see that some of you are trying to manifest things with this Magician card. You know, if you're doing any sort of those law of attraction things, it's reversed though. So whatever it is that you might be doing, perhaps it's going to just take a little bit longer for those things to come into fruition. I do see that it's possible for it to work out, but it just might be delayed. I got Capricorn energy here, or it could also just be some toxic energy that you might be trying to get rid of in your life, whether it be addictions, whether it be, you know, people around you that might be just toxic in general. Whether it be like smoking too many cigarettes, partying more often than you should, calling out from work when you shouldn't, those sort of things. Spending time with people that make you feel drained, energy vampires, those sort of things. Even though these people, you just want to be near them all the time because they're fun and they make you feel good in the moment. But then when you go home, you're like, I don't even think they like me. Do they even like me? I don't think they even fucking like me. And then you realize, oh my God, they don't. They only like themselves. Like energy vampires, you know the type. Yes. So watch out for those types. They, you know, because we don't really, sometimes people are not, you know, those that are not as empathic or as in tune with their third eye and such, so on and so forth, they're not really as able to see these types of people that are in there. You know, everyone in your circle isn't necessarily for you, or, you know, and it's not even that they're your enemies, it's just that not everyone is rooting for you. Some people are only rooting for themselves. And, you know, you need to really just watch out for your energy. Take care of your energy. You know, because if you don't, I mean, I'm sorry to tell you, no one else will. But that's just what it is. Anyway, so I have here my Twin Flame Messages deck, and I'm going to give you guys a couple of messages here. Give me some messages here from this devil character that I've got, because this is definitely a person in your world, and I want to know, what do they have to say here? See, they're trying to tell you that they're in a much better headspace now. So maybe someone negative in your past that you were trying to get away from is trying to tell you that they're in a much better headspace now. So watch out for that. If they're trying to come back, it says also, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. You see, those types of like excuses where like they say one thing, but then they do another. That type of toxic, you know, where they're like, I love you, but I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, something to look out for, guys. I will also now give you guys a few of these starseed messages. And by all means, please let me know if you are resonating with the reading in the comments. And, you know, if you're not, that's okay too. It could just be for someone else. You know, when I'm channeling, I really, you know, this is a huge room. I could just be channeling for like a lot of different people. So I hope you guys are enjoying the reading. Here we go. Yeah. Look, here we go. You're a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Follow your heart and nurture your soul and love and freedom to grow. I see that you guys are, you know, and people in this right now that are in the room, you guys are starseeds and you're raising the vibration of the planet through your radiant loving light. So whatever's been going on with you guys, if you guys are like really focused on really raising your vibration through channeling and, you know, finding some time for yourselves instead of always focusing on the other person, I see that to be a really good thing for you guys. Because I don't know if you guys ID with that, but as an empath, I find myself always like, let me help everybody else. Let's try and help and fix everybody. Oh my God, this person needs help. Let me help them. Can we fix this one? What about that one? That one's in pain. Let's help that one. It is not up to you to fucking heal the world. By the way. I'm just saying. I don't know if any of you resonate with that, but I'm just like, you know, some people, and I mean, and when I say some people, I mean like me. Sometimes I feel like I need to be like, oh my God, this poor person needs help. Let me help them. Fuck that. If people can't help their goddamn selves, you know what? The right people that really need help will show up in your life if they really need help and you can help them. But otherwise, you know, there's some fucking energy vampires out there and just narcissistic assholes. Sorry, but that is the truth. And, you know, we don't need to always be victims or prey to that, you know? That's all. I just think it's important to be said. Yeah. So if you change those ways, if you happen to be someone that is very loving and caring and nurturing, I'm not saying don't be like that, but if you continue to, you know, relax and focus on yourself and focus on your own loving, nurturing care, caring for you, then you will be in a much better place, and then you can you'll be able to go back to a place of thriving and feeling great energetically. Because I see here with the, like I said, with this devil energy that came up before, I feel like there's toxic stuff going on around you. So in order to you know, just to like get that energy back, give that energy back to yourself is what I am seeing here. You know, you guys need to do that. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna give you guys another message here. Yeah, I see things turning around for you. Be prepared to possibly be getting, you know, some kind of messages, maybe from a water sign, a younger person, maybe an ex, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Somewhat, but also just be careful because they might just be claiming that they want like love and marriage and a happy home and a starting something new with you, but it may just, they might be totally confused and not know exactly what they want and have a whole bunch of options in the air and be like living in a fantasy land and all of that. But I do see that the tide is turning. You know, Pluto has gone direct, so a lot of like feelings, and I've been noticing that people from the past are just erupting and trying to make things right, which is nice. But you know, we can all forgive, but we don't have to forget now, right? Yes. All right. And yeah. So again, yeah, like I said, you guys got the Lovers but reversed. So, you know, again, like if somebody comes back into your life and you think they're like the love of your life, doesn't mean they are, because you could perfectly well find someone that is better for you, that is new and shiny and fantastic, because if someone screwed you over before, there's a grand possibility they'll do it again. Sorry to say. That's about it. That's all I have for you guys for now. If you guys need something more personal to your life, hit me up. I hope this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. Bye now. Bye-bye.